Hey, my name is Michelle Bennett, and thank you so much for listening to my weight loss story. I was always overweight even as a child, and basically it's because I really love to eat. And even as an adult, I was never skinny, I was always overweight. So 7 years ago, I actually got pregnant, and I actually got pregnant with triplets. So my triplets are almost 7 years old, and I gained 100 pounds with them. So when they were about 3, I knew that I had to do something. I still love to eat, so I was really eating whatever I wanted. I used to eat things off the kids' plates and all of that added up, and I was just gaining weight. And I didn't feel like I had the energy to keep up with my kids, right? And I knew I just did not feel like myself. And I felt like it was affecting almost everything in my life. I didn't feel comfortable in my own skin. I didn't like the rolls. I just did not feel good. So I tried a couple different things. I did like a calorie restriction, like where you really count your calories and all of that. That did not work. I just felt like I was hungry all the time. I'm like, I'm never going to be able to do this. It was not enjoyable. And then I did a meal replacement program. And I did lose some weight with that. But it wasn't sustainable. I couldn't keep up with it. My kids were getting busier and busier. It was hard to be mixing the shakes. And then they used to say, Mom, why aren't you having lunch? You're having a smoothie, they called it, right? So it was just really hard to keep that up. It didn't fit into my life at that point. And I started to eat regular food instead of the shakes, and I started to put the weight back on. And I thought, oh my gosh, like what am I going to do? So I was introduced to this system. I was put into this community where there's a couple 100,000 people actually, and they were all showing their before and afters. And I thought, my gosh, like this is it. I need to try this, right? Because I did not want to go the rest of my life feeling like how I was feeling. My clothes was getting tighter. I just did not feel good. I just did not feel good. So I started on this system, and what I loved about it is that you could eat. I did not feel deprived. I did not feel like I was lacking in anything. Almost immediately my energy came back. And my confidence came back because I felt good. Like I really felt like I had control over the food, and the food did not control me anymore, which is how I felt before. Like I felt like I had to eat things, and this really controlled what I was putting in my mouth, right? And taught me how to eat and showed me a few little lifestyle tweaks that I could make so I could maintain the weight loss. So I did the program, and I lost 30 pounds in the 12 weeks, and I have even lost more since then, and I've easily maintained the weight loss. And now I feel like myself again. I feel comfortable in my clothes. I feel confident. When I'm with my kids, I don't feel like I'm that overweight mom who had the multiples, and oh, that's okay, she's overweight, she had 3 babies at once, right? I don't feel that anymore. I feel like myself, right? I feel more confident about everything. The energy, it's amazing, right? It's amazing. And not once have I felt like this was a diet, not once. So if you are tired of these fad diets, if you're tired of restricting yourself from enjoying food, then this is the system for you. And I really hope that you take a look at it and consider it, because it's one of the best things that ever happened to me. And it could be one of the best things that happened to you too, if you just want to take a look. Thanks so much for watching.